Okay, not expecting to see me. I wasn't expecting to make this. I just wanted to hop on real quick and tell you some of my thoughts about the movie Independence Day Resurgence. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to make this. I have been active on Twitter and making like little movie reviews on Twitter under hashtag InuitInua watches movie. So it's movies that I have just watched or for the first time or have rewatched and I haven't seen in a while and I want to talk about it. And so I watched this movie this past weekend and I'm like, I don't want to type all this out, what I'm about to say. And so I'm just going to make a video. So here it is. You have to excuse everything. I'm literally just like, I dug this camera out of drawer and I'm just like, okay, let's do it. So this movie sucked, but I know the first Independence Day isn't very good and all that, but it felt a lot better than this movie. This movie is a complete mess. Like, it looks messy. The CGI is terrible. Why aren't you having the puppets back? The puppets looked, great in the first one. And speaking of looks, it looks a lot like a video game. Just like the color grading and it feels like a video game in parts, and I'll get to that. There was just so many freaking characters, and there were way too many characters. There were some enjoyable, like, little bits, like with Data and his Jew gay lover, and there was a whole lot of Jews in this movie. And there's a whole lot of Chinese propaganda in this movie. Oh my gosh, my mind is just going everywhere because I'm trying to hurry up and do this. But yeah, the CGI looks bad. The sets look bad. When they're supposed to be in Africa, it looks terrible. And of course the story sucks. But the story wasn't so great in the first one. But they just keep repeating things to, don't let you forget. Hey, their back is their weak spot. Don't forget, back is the weak spot. That comes into play at the end. But and like the ships, they look worse than in the original. Like the original one, when the ships are coming out of the clouds, like that looked good. And like all the fire from the atmosphere burning up was it coming, like that looked good. But these look bad. And I guess it was kind of neat the way they adapted some of the alien technology for their daily life, but it was very idealistic because it's been 20 years, and I feel like world peace would not last that long. I don't think, I think maybe we would have world peace 5-10 years, but I don't know. Who knows what's going on in that world now, I suppose. But yeah, too many characters, a lot of Chinese propaganda, a lot of plot holes having to do with a literal hole. Before we get to the literal hole, I guess I'll do spoiler. Talk about the Big Mother. Like, she was kind of cool. Like, she was the only, like, CGI alien I didn't mind because it was, like, something out of a Godzilla movie, But the way they were fighting up against her, it felt so much like a video game. Like, it literally felt like you were watching a video game because they're, like, flying around. Oh, quick! Gotta shoot her until her shield breaks. Quick! Gotta shoot the gun out of her hand because she had, not only was she a big, huge monster, she also had a big, huge gun. Gotta shoot the gun out of her hand. Quick! Gotta get behind her and shoot her weak spot. And it was just... But the big plot hole for me that I can't stop thinking about is the main objective of these aliens is to drill down into the Earth's core, and they want to break in to Earth's core and steal all that stuff, which would kill everyone, right? Because it would make our planet completely dead. And they, like, get stopped, like, 1 minute away or something like that. Very close. So there's going to be a huge hole, right? A huge hole. And they did it in the ocean. So when they left, wouldn't that water just, like, go in? Like, all the water in the ocean. Like, the ocean would be completely drained, just going in that huge hole. Because they said it was not only deep, it was very wide. And it made me, there's some whole little tiny plot point with the more characters, some fishermen, and they're monitoring the drilling And it's like, how are they doing that? How can they tell? But anyway, they're all excited. Oh, we're gonna be rich when the aliens leave because we're gonna get paid $100 million now. And it's like, well, no, you're not, because you're gonna about to get sucked right down into that hole when all the water falls down into it. I don't know. This is a bad movie. It's a bad movie, and it's like Bill Pullman did okay. They made him do another inspirational speech. Because the first one is just like so iconic. It's become like a big thing on the internet to post his speech every 4th of July. And so now, we gotta make him do another one. Gotta make him do another one. But yeah, it sucked. I did not enjoy myself watching that movie. I believe I spent $3 or $4 renting that, and I wish I did not. Anyway, that was been a very rambly rant about a movie. Follow me on Twitter. I'm still active on Twitter. This is not begging. This is just me informing you. I don't really I talk about movies sometimes. If you want to hear me talk about movies, I post screenshots and talk about movies sometimes. Okay. Occasionally I talk about books. All right. Golly, what a movie. In a very bad way. Fuck you, Jeff Goldblum. You suck. You're not cute and you're not charming. Okay.